Okay, I think we're live.
Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
This is the Ugly Cat Studio, Catherine Hebert's drawing stream called Draw With Me.
Oh.
And we're going to draw something. I don't even know what it is. I'm Misha, by the way, the co-captain of the Ugly Cat Studio.
Whoa, what's up with my phone? Okay.
You okay, Catherine?
What?
You okay? You were.
Yeah, I don't know, my phone did something and then the camera didn't work. Now it works. So,
What are we drawing today? Even I don't know.
doing some Inktober stuff today. And I think we're going to work on I'm a couple days in advance just because life is chaotic and I don't have time to some days I don't have time to draw. So we're gonna do day 12.
For those of you, which is most of you, I assume, that aren't aware, Inktober is this thing where you do an ink drawing every day for October on a theme that they provide. Yeah. And Catherine is like, I choose not to ink, so she will do her normal digital
I think
painting.
a lot of people don't ink. There's a lot of different art challenges in October.
I'm being facetious, but yeah.
But yeah, so it's like there's a prompt that they release, and it's a different theme each day, and so it's fairly quick. I don't like if some of you have seen what I've posted so far for Inktober. It's pretty quick.
Not as in depth as like one of the prints in the store.
Some of them are like doodles. Some of them's a little bit more like finished. That depends how it goes, and I might do something that sucks and that it is what it is, and I'll have to post it anyway.
So what is you're beating around the bush? What is the challenge you're doing today?
Well, I was about to say it, and then you rudely interrupted me to tell the people what Inktober is.
That seems like a good idea, though, to tell.
It does. So I'm gonna work on day 12. The theme is shredded. So this morning when I woke up, I took pictures.
Shredded like muscle shredded?
I don't know. I took that as like shredded cheese.
Okay.
So this morning, when I got up, before you got up, I took the cheese out and created a little bit of it and took pictures. So we're gonna draw that.
Whoa, hold up.
What?
Which cheese?
Parmesan cheese.
The 24-month Parmesan cheese?
I don't know.
Well, I'm sacrificing for the art.
Exactly. So I got a couple pictures. I'm gonna see which one I'm using. Do kind of my setup. We have Kiriko and Corrugated here that are. What's up with my phone? Hey, I'm Niles.
Sorry, what are you talking about? And to whom?
Okay. There's two different things. You're not really watching the stream, or it's a little bit behind. My phone at some point, you can see it now on the stream.
Yeah, it gets blurry.
The camera kind of gets disconnected for a second, and I don't know why. It is what it is.
It might be because it's blank, so it thinks there's nothing happening.
Maybe. Anyway, so we're gonna start with try to figure out kind of the composition.
So I think the stream on Instagram is messed up. It is showing horizontal and not vertical.
It is fine now. It always does that. It switches between verticals and horizontal. I don't know how to fix that. We have the issue every stream. Hey, how is it breaking off? Is it just like the image in Instagram, or it's like the sound? We have so much technical problems. One day we'll be like professional streamers. Today is not the day.
Yeah. Well, for anybody who is having trouble, you can check our stream on Twitch and YouTube, and those are the links are in the Instagram bio, and those are a little more stable. Instagram sucks, and there's not much we can do about that.
Absolutely. And I think overall, also, it's probably more pleasant to watch just because of the layout of the screen, because obviously Instagram is vertical, so it's a little bit.
Well, not today, it's not.
Well, it is currently.
Look at my computer, Catherine.
That's Instagram?
Yeah.
That is because you are having it scaled on your computer.
Well, that may be the case.
Like, you're not supposed to watch it full screen on a laptop. It's made to like be watching on your phone.
But it never did that before.
Anyway.
Yeah, so sorry about the technical hiccups, everybody. Twitch and Instagram, sorry, Twitch and YouTube are slightly superior for this purpose.
Oh, that's strange. Oh yeah, I see it like freeze once in a while. I wonder if it's freezing in the in YouTube or Twitch.
It appears not to be.
Yeah. I mean, Instagram does suck for live stream, at least in our experience. So I'm sorry about that. One day we'll figure out how it works.
So let's see that cheese.
Yeah, so I think so now I'm just gonna kind of like mash up my pictures and figure out the layout that I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna save that as an image. That's gonna be my reference.
It's exciting. It's the first time that we're starting an image from scratch.
Yeah. So I only had like one piece of cheese, so I took pictures, like different pictures. I'm gonna try to combine them to like make so it seems like there's two pieces of cheese, which I did not have.
Two pieces of cheese.
I don't know if it's gonna work at all. Like it might look stupid because I'm not sure that's gonna work. I'm just gonna use that as a ref and then I'll draw it manually. Okay.
So while she's drawing the cheese or placing the cheese, we have a couple of new prints in the store today that I'm super excited to get up because one of them is Piper, the cat that stole my heart, and then we had to give away.
She really did steal your heart.
For those who are, well, for everybody, we had a really beautiful like gray Bengal cat just like walk into our apartment a few months ago, and we didn't know who she belonged to, but like she immediately made herself at home, jumped on my desk, started sleeping, on my lap within 6 hours. Unfortunately, after a couple of days, we found her owners and had to give her back. But the print today that got kind of released in the store is a painting of Piper.
Yeah.
You can go to theuglycat.com/Piper, Piper. I'll put a link in the chat because that's what you're supposed to do, I think. She was really a gorgeous cat. Even if you don't want to print, take a look at the picture of the Piper. They're on her Instagram. It was a gorgeous, gorgeous cat and super friendly.
Yeah, she is so pretty and so nice. And I was like, I don't want a new cat. Like, we have one cat already. I don't want another cat. And they're like, I don't want a new cat. And then like we had her for like a little bit more than 24 hours.
Yeah.
And then when we had to like pack her in the bag to like drop her off to her owner's house, I was like in tears. She's so cute.
There's also another print she released of a tangerine, but Piper is the one that is the
yeah. Who cares about tangerines when Piper
fruit
there?
doesn't steal my heart as much as cat does.
Yeah.
In general. I updated the YouTube video title to mention the fact
Parmesan
that it's
cheese?
shredded. I didn't do Parmesan cheese. I did shredded. There's still a small chance that you'll give up and end up having to draw like Schwarzenegger or something.
Yes, but if I struggle with cheese, I'm gonna struggle with Arnold.
Yeah, I suppose. I suppose Arnold Schwarzenegger is harder to draw than a chunk of cheese. Can I introduce a perhaps problematic point?
Yeah.
This is more grated cheese than shredded.
Well, I also thought about that. I thought you might say that. And I choose to not care. Because my goal is to like finish this one like on the stream and be like,
Oh, according to the Google AI summary, so you know it's wrong.
yeah.
Grated cheese is fine powder, and shredded cheese is the like large shreds.
Okay. So this is gonna be shredded.
So if you use the like fine side of the grater, that's grating, and if you use the larger side for like pizza cheese, that's shredding.
Yeah, but it's not powdery. So I think it counts as shredded cheese.
The stream's cutting in and out again.
What can we do?
Maybe you need a new phone. Oh, Ailis has asked this question. What kind of brush do you use when you start the sketch?
Ah.
Ailis
Oh, YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah. Currently, I'm using the same brush as I'm using usually. It's like oil painting brushes. It's in the, I think, basic, maybe not, I don't know. It's called Classic Paints. It's a pack of brush. I don't know if it's like comes with Procreate or not, but I'm just drawing with this usually. Sometimes I'll use the regular kind of, pencil brushes, like kind of, but because I'm gonna paint anyway, I'm just using the oil paint brushes.
The stream's jumping in and out of focus. I'm not sure why.
Me neither.
We need to like sit down and fix this to be correct one of these days.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not today because Catherine was working her day job until like
I need to
6:52 p.m.
Yeah, I need to go back to work after. So.
Oh, we got Sharif is commenting.
Oh, hi. Thank you.
He says he really likes Catherine's artwork, which is nice to hear.
Well, yes. Thank you very much. This one is not very impressive yet, but hopefully
Well,
it
you
gets
drew
better.
2 cubes, and that's more cubes than I can draw. That actually might not be true.
Pretty sure you can draw a cube.
Yeah, simple cubes is within my...
But can you draw Parmesan cheese? Like cubes made of cheese? That's the question.
Well, I would just label it Parmesan cheese and then boom, done, right?
I guess you could do that.
There's a political cartoonist whose name I forget. Like a conservative one. Garrison, I think his name is. And people make fun of him on the internet because all his cartoons, everything is labeled. Like, you can't just draw Trump and Biden. You have to, like, label them Trump and Biden. And I feel like if I drew cheese, I would be like the Ben Garrison of cheese drawing.
Yeah.
Because you can't really tell what kind of cheese it is. Unless you do the, like the imprinted pattern on the rind.
Yes. Which I'm going to try to do. Like, that's why I took one of the cheese where we see the rind. Because I think that's one of the interesting parts. And also I like the kind of light going through the rind. I thought that looked nice, so...
Like the translucent waxiness.
Yeah.
I'm updating the live stream title again to say Parmesan cheese. And then I'm updating it again because it's not Parmesan, it's Parmigiano Reggiano. It's the good stuff. And I know it's the good stuff because I bought the good stuff that Catherine, like, sacrificed for art.
I thought you might complain, so I didn't shred too much of the cheese.
Did you at least eat it?
No.
You just threw it away?
It was like pre-coffee, yeah?
Wait, you could have just put it in a Tupperware or something.
There's like 6 little like shreds of cheese. They're gonna be like all dried and gross.
I could have put them on the pizza I had for lunch.
No, you wouldn't have, because it would have been like dried and gross.
Oh, speaking of dried and gross, I'm telling you this on the live stream so that you won't be able to be mad without getting in trouble and banned from Twitch.
Yeah?
I made fried tofu for dinner. one tofu fell on the side of the oven, between the oven and the wall,
Okay.
and we need to like rectify that. So we'll need to like move the oven.
Shit. That's annoying.
Yeah. I think what's happening is that the thingy the phone is attached to, like the tripod or the monopod, is not as tight as normal. So the phone's shaking and it's zooming in and out.
No, it's not a zooming thing. That's I hear my phone. That's the connection.
Oh.
Something is happening with the connection with my computer.
Okay, well, tomorrow we're going to buy a new phone and a new computer.
Well, let's not do that.
That's not the,
Though
like...
I guess we could put it as a business expense.
Still, that's not like a magic get out of paying card. Like, we still have to pay the business expenses. It might be, like, less taxable, but, like, the money isn't, like, magically from the ether. If any of you who are listening do have a way of getting money magically from the ether, let me know. We've been searching for that. Thus far, doing streams with like 5 viewers is the best we can come up with. It hasn't paid off yet, but one of these days.
One of these days.
Is it? You know what's really sad?
What?
That like one of the highlights of my week is getting the streamer boost spam.
It's coming.
Yeah, he'll come. There's a spammer who spams our chat on Twitch every week, offering free Twitch, not free, cheap Twitch followers. And you know, every week they find us. I guess they go after us because we don't have many Twitch followers.
I don't know. I'm assuming they're spamming everyone, but
I mean, they're not gonna like spam like, you know, Hassan Piker or something with like 5 million viewers.
I mean, maybe if it's bots spamming. Though I guess bots would have like would not.
Yeah, I'm sure they set an upper limit because like the guy with like
70,000
70,000 viewers at any one time isn't gonna spend $11 for 500 viewers. Sharif says we need a magic money tree.
Yep.
Well, if you find it, Sharif, please let me know. I have been searching long and hard for it. Long, not hard. I don't search very, very hard.
Okay, let's start painting. I'm not gonna do all of those shredded cheese.
So you're not gonna like ink the cheese, just rather shredding?
Yeah. I'm just gonna do it when I start put it.
When you do the colors and stuff?
Yeah.
Is it Riley says that's what the Tree of Solutions is made for.
Oh my god, I thought of the same thing. I was like, I'm not gonna talk about the Tree of Solutions because no one's gonna understand except for you. But yeah,
I don't understand.
I heard money. Yeah, I'll tell the story after. But when I heard, like, when I saw money tree, my first thought was, like, l'arbre à solution. So the story behind that, we worked at the same company, Ailis and me, back in the day, and the boss was special. But he had like he would get angry for like random stuff once in a while. And one day, we were all in a meeting for a project discussing like how to do something, kind of how we're going to do this specific shot. It was for an IMAX movie. And then, he got angry because he said we kept highlighting problems, and that he was annoyed that we were not like just finding a solution in like the tree of solutions. And we like,
what the hell is a Tree of Solutions?
well, that's the thing. And then that's what, 15 years ago, I guess that was, maybe a bit less, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, and we still talk about it to this day. Like, l'arbre à solution is like the, you know, it's a thing. And he was so angry at us because like we were highlighting problems, and we're like, in order to like find a solution, we need to talk about the problem first.
Yeah, you have to know what the problems are before you can...
And once you like establish that there's a problem or a challenge, then you can actually like find a solution. but he just got like, he yelled at us and then like stormed out of the meeting room. And you know, it's been 10 years and we still make fun of the tree of solutions to this day because it was so dumb.
Meanwhile, y'all both have like nice jobs and his company is bankrupt.
Yeah, I'm assuming he does have a nice job anyway.
Yeah, that's true. He found a solution. Why can't you? I feel like a tree is the wrong metaphor for solutions.
I know.
It should be like a mine.
Why a mine?
Pull them out of the ground like diamonds.
I mean, it's easier to just pick a solution from the tree of solutions.
No, but you gotta like, you know, water and irrigate the land to make the...
And then you have to go in the fucking mine in the dark and like, you know, with a camera to not die.
It's hard to find the solutions in the mine, but once you're there, like, they're just like, they're there.
They're not just there.
You hit the mother lode of solution.
Do you think if you go in the diamond mine, you just find diamonds like pre-cut?
Who said about pre-cut?
Like, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, but you hire dudes to do that. Like, I'm not imagining being the like mine worker. I'm imagining being Mr. De Beer. Whereas for like I don't know, you seem to have like fantasies of fruit picking. Like, there's some kind of people who will pay to pick fruit, and there's other kind of people who will just like buy fruit, and that is a distinction that we have in this household. Catherine went on a trip to Nova Scotia to pick peaches, and you know what? The peaches sucked.
They did.
Whereas I can go to the local epicerie, and that's not an English word. I can go to the local grocery store and purchase a peach that somebody else has already vetted for goodness.
But it's fun to go pick fruits anyway.
It surprises me that you do like the background around the cheese. I would have assumed that you would have like painted like a background and then like drawn a cheese on top of it.
Yeah, I'm not super precise about the borders, but I usually like... I mean, there's no reason to paint the background under the cheese.
That's true. I can't argue with that. Why paint this part no one's going to see? Yeah, there is a camera problem, Sharif. We are unable to figure out what the solution is.
Yeah, it's never done that before. It's the first time that it does it on stream, and I don't know why.
Is the plug not well plugged?
No, the plug is just for power.
It's not plugged into the connecto?
No, that's my iPad that's plugged into connecto.
Is it just the like the camera side or the like art side on the left that's also messing up? Anyone can tell us in the stream. We can
I mean, given that Sheriff says there's a problem with the camera connection, I'm assuming it's just the camera side of the stream, but...
Yeah. And let us know if the audio is cutting out too, because that I do not know. Somebody on Instagram mentioned it might be, but we thought it might be just Instagram being silly.
I mean, Instagram is being silly, that we know.
Yeah, but like silly in new ways. Like, the Instagram stream is not behaving like it normally does on my screen.
It's hard to troubleshoot like live. Don't know what's like, you know, what to do about that. Like, we can't stop the stream and like troubleshoot because then we're not streaming anymore. Like I said, one day we'll be like...
So Iris has a bunch of questions. Okay, first of all, the audio seems to be fine. It's just the camera blurring.
Okay, yeah.
So not much we can do about that, but we will fix it for next time. And Iris asks in the chat what the process is. Do you start by something specific like the shadows and then the highlights? Or is it more of a whatever comes to mind? I think, knowing you, it's the latter.
I mean, it's definitely whatever comes to mind, but there is like at least a little bit of a... Oh yeah, okay, I'm switched to YouTube, way better. Yeah, Instagram sucks. Like, I don't know like why it sucks that much, but like it always like fucks up. I don't know why.
Hold up, I'm gonna have to change the YouTube channel title to Instagram Sucks.
But yeah, Alice, to come back to your question, it's usually like whatever I feel like it. I'm very
You're not very systematic. You're more
no,
like,
and I get bored easily. But there's always at least like a little bit of a process in that I start with like the rough kind of light shapes as much as possible in the background and then on the objects, and then I refine. Because if I don't do that, then the light is going to be wrong.
to a couple of people who just joined on Instagram, we know there's a problem with the camera. It keeps going blurry. I'm very sorry about that. The other half of the screen with the actual painting should be okay. We are not good at this hashtag fail. Thanks to Ilis and others commenting in the chat, though. This is the first time we're actually talking about art, not about like fences and etymology and all kinds
I mean,
of
what
stuff.
I'm gonna put in the like description box of YouTube if you don't have like fun with geology or something like that.
Well, we'll put actual keywords that are relevant to the stream to get searched. I was going through our YouTube analytics the other day, and like our channel got like showed up as results for anime and Telugu comedy scenes. Telugu being a language from South India. They make a lot of movies, and comedies presumably, but like we do not speak that language or make comedy scenes about that language. So I think our hashtag and description game needs to be up to notch. Because there's like people will find like search Telugu comedy scenes, find your video, watch for 3 seconds, realize that it's not what they like, and then click away.
Yeah.
And that kills us with the algorithm. We think. Who knows?
I could try maybe like disconnecting the phone and reconnecting it, but then what if it fucks up even more and then we don't have the camera? I'm kind of afraid to like try that. Oh, Sheriff is like knows what you're talking about.
No, it's not. It's just Telugu comedy is the keyword,
Hmm.
not like a specific movie.
Okay.
So like, people search Telugu comedy scenes and got onto our channel somehow. Iris asks what the music is and asks if I'm playing the synthesizer. I am not. My music skills are even worse than my drawing skills. So, what is this music that's playing?
I don't know. It's a playlist of music that I made that I have the right to use in the stream.
You are like literally the only person who could possibly know.
What do you mean?
Like, we don't know what the music is, but you have the app up, right?
I mean, this specific song, I can.
Yeah.
It is Polygon by Ben Elson.
Thank you. Ben Elson, if you want to sponsor us, we're featuring your music.
I mean, if we're gonna with that, we should get sponsored by Epidemic, because they're the one providing the music.
I mean, at this point, we would get sponsored by Streamaboo.
Yeah, it's true.
That's the company that gets mentioned the most in these chats, in these streams. So Sharif is saying YouTube is stupid, and that is true. But we only started like actively managing our YouTube channel in the last few weeks.
Yeah.
So, like one thing we noticed is that a lot of Katrin's paintings are cats, but if we put stuff like cat painting, cat art, we get a lot of like furry anime searches, like Neko girls and whatnot, which is not the vibe we're going for.
Yeah.
So I've been going through and like, I mean, we still need to say cat if it's a cat, but like, I'm like checking our hashtags and making sure that other results that come up for it are appropriate, which is kind of a pain. Our cat is unhappy again.
What else? Did they come say hi to the people? Ah! I dropped my pen on his head. What else?
Don't assault the cat.
When I'm at this stage of the drawing, I always like feels like it sucks and it's not gonna get like good enough, and that I should like start again. And now I can't because obviously I'm on stream. And then it usually like ends up not being that bad. But this is the stage where like, you know, you have to trust the process because it's rough.
Well, this is a good stage because like you still have options. You could like pivot to being a different kind of cheese really easily. You could be like, no, I'm going to draw some holes.
Yeah,
and
but
make
the
that
type of
Swiss
cheese is not the issue here.
I feel like the type of cheese is super important.
Not for the drawing.
Like you don't want to be like shredding a ricotta or a cream cheese. It has to be a hard cheese that shreds well.
Yeah, but like whatever cheese it is doesn't look like a soft cheese.
Yeah, I suppose. Could be feta at this point.
Could.
Woodhouse, come over here. Get out of Catherine's way.
Woodhouse, wanna come say hi? Hey, Woodhouse.
I feel like the camera hasn't messed up in a couple of minutes.
Don't jinx it.
Now Alice is expecting fun facts about cheese.
Okay, well, do you want to Google like cheese and like tell us some fun facts?
Well, I feel like I know quite a bit about cheese.
Okay, well, do you have a fun fact for us?
I mean, define fun.
I don't know.
I have
You're the
facts,
one
but like, famously, people don't find my facts fun.
Well, start with the facts, and then we'll see if it's fun.
Parmigiano Reggiano is considered an Alpine cheese, which is weird because it's not in the Alps. But
Why is it considered an Alpine?
it's an Alpine style cheese.
Hmm.
So like Comté and like Gruyere and whatever the other Swiss cheeses are called. There's like a certain kind of like cheese preparation, and Parmesan is the same kind. It's just like hardened longer. Because like the rest of the Italian cheeses south of that, like they do like mozzarella and provolone and shit.
And when was Parmesan invented?
I'm gonna Google things.
Well,
I'm gonna just make up a fact that I'm sure is true, that it was made by monks. History. It was created in the Middle Ages. It was already similar to today. It doesn't say. Documents show that in the 13th and 14th century, cheese very similar to today was already being produced.
what is the most like popular cheese in the world?
Oh, I don't think you're gonna like the answer to that.
Why?
It's gonna be like that crappy cheese they make in India that's labeled cheese.
I mean, I've never tasted it. Maybe it's good.
It's like Velveeta.
I mean, I love the good like shitty yellow cheese. So
Google's AI thing says that cheddar cheese is the most popular in the world.
that wouldn't surprise me.
No, it wouldn't. I mean, the fact that it's like the default cheese in most of the Anglosphere,
Yeah.
and in like much of Asia, they get their cheese from America, not from like Italy. Remember, I saw a Reddit post where a guy, I think it was in Singapore, but it was somewhere in Southeast Asia, was like, I'm trying to do this Italian recipe, and it calls for a specific cheese. I'm not sure what to do. And they're like, what cheese do you have? And he's like, I looked at the box, it just says cheese. I think until recently, like, getting more specific than that wasn't really important in like Malaysian cooking.
Yeah.
I remember my mom when I was a kid would like bitch and moan about when we go grocery shopping because we'd go to the fruit section and there would be mango. And she's like, mango is not one thing. There's like 52 kinds of mango and like most of them suck. She wouldn't have said suck at the time.
Or even today.
Yeah, now she would.
Would she?
Yeah. Her English got weirdly like slangy. But like when she grew up in India, you'd get the Ataulfo mango, you get the Alfonso mango. Those are the only two I remember. But like you wouldn't just get mango.
Yeah.
Like to her, it's like going to the store and seeing citrus. Like, is it a lemon? Is it a Tangelo? Is it a...
Yeah. And it says, Sweden has flavored paste cheese in tube for breakfast and snack. Have you had it? I've never had it, but it feels like I would probably like it. And Cherry says, fun fact about cheese, it takes a lot of milk, like literally. It does.
What do we mean by flavored paste cheese?
Like a tube that you press out cheese, I would assume.
Yeah, but what do you mean by flavored?
I mean, you can have flavor in cheese. Like when you buy those like Laughing Cows, like cubes of like...
Those are flavored?
I mean, the little cubes are flavored, not the little pizza slices.
Oh wow, I'm reading about this Swedish flavored paste cheese. It's called Kavil or Kavli, sorry, and it comes in flavors such as caviar, bacon, shrimp, cod roe, which I guess is the same as caviar. I'm not a. This feels blasphemous to me.
You're quite a purist in your cheese choice.
I am a purist in my cheese choice, which is why I bought some nice ass cheese that you sacrificed for art. This says it's against the law in France to eat cheese out of a tube. You know what? I don't think it would be against the law. I think it would just be like so blasphemously terrible that no one would even think to do it. You know what I imagine it tastes like? It's like that, you know those cheese and crackers with like the little red stick?
Yeah, oh, this is so good.
I think the cheese, the tube cheese would be like that.
I'm a fan of those little like snacks. I haven't had that in so long.
Sent right to jail, Anne says. Anne and Alice are from France, so they know of what they speak. So on the one hand, it is so nice to have a bunch of people commenting in the chat. It doesn't feel so lonely. On the other hand, it is like 10 times more work to manage the channel while people are talking. And Woodhouse, the cat, is going insane.
Woodhouse, can you come say hi? Hey, Woodhouse. Viens me voir, mon petit jaloux.
And to the people who joined recently, yes, we know that the camera stream is popping in and out. I'm very sorry. You're not missing much because Catherine's distracted by her cat. And the actual cheese art itself is on the left side of the screen.
You should shut up with us.
Well, it's definitely starting to look like cheese now.
Yeah.
It's exciting to see it emerge.
For me, I'm still in the like sort of process phase. Like I still not convinced it's gonna come out okay, but we'll see.
Well, that's the nice thing about the Inktober things. It's like they're quick and low risk.
Yeah. It is definitely like, it doesn't matter if like it doesn't work out the way I want, but
So this is the Inktober prompt for what, the 12th?
yeah, yes, the 12th.
So your phone's connected to the computer with it's just power, right? And then there's Wi-Fi streaming to the computer?
Yeah, it's like AirPlay, I think.
Yeah, you might be on the wrong Wi-Fi network.
Oh, maybe.
Or the Wi-Fi could just be choppy here. I need to reboot the Wi-Fi
Yeah,
access
it
point.
might be that. That's true, because in my office specifically, the Wi-Fi sucks. We never had issues before. It just might be that I would need to like reconnect it and it would be fine.
Ain't no way you're doing that. Far too lazy. Well, my YouTube window just crashed. Yeah, I'm back. We got 6 people watching on YouTube. That is the high.
Yeah. Woodhouse. Neta?
Cat, come jump on Catherine's lap. He refuses.
I need to add a bit more color to the cheese. It's really like way too light.
Oh, Alice is giving us more pasty cheese flavors. Red pepper, onion, ham, crayfish, herbs, flour. I assume that means, I'm not sure what flavor flour would be. Salami, bacon, lobster, and shrimps.
I mean, I do onions or flour.
Flour
probably-
like a lily or a rose?
I'm assuming so.
I don't know, like cheese should taste like cheese. At that point, it's not cheese. It's more like a mayonnaise.
I don't know. I think flour cheese is probably good.
I've never seen flour as a human food flavor. Oh, you know what? The cat is hungry. That's his problem.
Oh yeah, his food is gonna deploy in 16 minutes.
He's got his own food machine that gives him food at 8 o'clock, but he does not know how to tell time. He's a cat. And not a very particularly intellectual cat.
Yeah, poor guy. He's super sweet, but he's not the smartest boy.
I've seen like cats on the internet that like will stare at the clock, and when the clock strikes 12, they know their food deploys. Woodhouse is not like that. Oh, ChatGPT just gave me a notification that it's got fun facts about cheese.
Okay, well let's hear what the robot says about cheese.
The holes in Swiss cheese are from carbon dioxide released during the aging process. Squeaky cheese curds squeak because the protein grips your tooth enamel.
Oh, that's a fun fact.
But I mean, like, that's just defining what squeaking is.
But I did not know that.
The crunchy bitch. Wow, that's not what I meant to say.
The crunchy bit.
That's gonna be my new nickname for you.
Shara says this cat is dumb as fuck.
Uh,
Yep.
I agree with Silas. Violet and Poppy are not okay as cheese flavors. Now I feel bad for Sharif's cat. Though our cat's dumb as fuck too. So, when I called you a crunchy bitch, what I meant to say was the crunchy bits in aged cheeses are not salt. They're calcium crystals. Like in the really old Parmesan, there's like
the little crystals.
Calcium lactate.
Yeah.
They have for Parmesan cheese specifically, they have like RFID tags that they build into the rind because they keep getting the cheese wheels stolen by the mafia. And now that they take the old, they take the wheels of cheese and put them in like bank vaults, and then use them as like collateral against business loans and stuff.
That's insane.
Have you ever had mimolette cheese?
I think so.
It has mites in the rind.
Hopefully I did not.
Yeah. These facts are not fun. These are gross. I'm skipping the ones that are about like bacterial infection.
Okay, the cheese is starting to look like something. That's good.
Oh, we got Stream of Boo.
True Boo's arrived.
Stream of Boo, how are you?
Quick, ban him.
I already did.
Nice.
That's my weekly. For those of you who have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, we get a spammer coming into our Twitch chat every week, selling us Twitch followers from streamaboo.com. And we never know when he'll come, but he came just briefly. And, but we got him. I forgot to report him before he got moved though.
And for those who joined, today I'm drawing an Inktober prompt for October 12th. The prompt is shredded, so I'm painting cheese. It's a pretty a quick painting, so I'm gonna try to finish it on stream and start it on stream, kind of.
I just got another question.
Yeah.
With the way you paint by blending your paintbrush, if you make a mistake, do you paint over it and try to blend the mistake, or do you just like undo?
That depends how big the mistake is. If it's a small thing, I'll just paint over. Or it's easy to paint over, but sometimes if I did it sometimes I decide I'm gonna change the background color, and then I paint the background, and then it doesn't look good, so I undo until it's done, because painting over a background takes longer. So that really depends what is the mistake I'm trying to.
Like how big it is, I guess. Yeah, Sharif, the spammer is quite dedicated.
He is, every week. It's our most loyal viewer.
That's kind of sad. We're banning our most regular fan. I can hear music coming from somewhere. I'm not sure what it is.
Is it like the stream music, or?
Yeah, usually I don't hear the stream music.
That's weird. Maybe one of us has a stream that's not muted. My YouTube's muted.
Sharif's saying it's a sad story. I assume I'm talking about the spammer.
Yeah, it's really sad.
What is also annoying is that every time I say Sharif, Siri thinks I'm talking to Siri, and my phone lights up. Well, already 50 minutes in, and like no shredding has happened.
Shit. I need to step up my game.
Luckily, Sharif is text only and not audio. Otherwise, my phone would be lighting up right now. He just said, "Hey Siri," and I don't remember who it was, but like a couple years ago, when the home speakers became a thing, like Alexa and whatnot, people were like on live streams and podcasts saying, "Hey Alexa, buy tampons or whatever," and like people's Alexas would do it.
It's true.
Iris is annoyingly mesmerized by your contact-shaped shadows and the way you do it with such ease. As a non-art person, I have no idea what that means.
It means the shadow, like, well, where the cheese and the touches the ground, like where there's a contact, there's a shadow. It's called the contact shadow. I'm shredding the cheese, Alice. I am. And here I'm gonna do undo because I don't like the position of the shredded cheese. Okay, let's start over.
You're gonna undo all the cheese?
Yeah, but I'm redoing it now. I have no idea how I'm gonna paint the shredded cheese, so hopefully it turns out not too bad.
Is there like a shred tool where you could take it to the real cheese and it would make shreds?
I mean, I'm sure I could find a shredded cheese brush, but I don't have it.
Once we're off the stream, once this is over, I'm gonna have to go to the fridge and see how much of my cheese was sacrificed.
I mean, you see the picture. That's not a lot of cheese.
Wait, it's only the shreddings? No, but like these pictures are of my cheese, right?
Yeah.
So there's like 2 cubes of it.
No, there's one. I took the cheese out, grated a little bit of the cheese.
Yeah.
Then took a picture, and then combined 2 pictures to have 2 blocks of cheese.
Oh, this was the cheese that was already open.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just took the cheese that was open, shredded a couple pieces of cheese,
and then put the cube of cheese back. No, that's fine. I thought you opened up the like fancy cheese I have.
No.
That I've been guarding like a dragon guards gold. Okay, that's a lot better. This probably cost me only like 80 cents. That's going on the business accounting spreadsheet.
That's fine.
Tax deduct that 80 cents of Parmesan cheese.
I was kind of procrastinating to make the shredded cheese because the shadow is going to be annoying to do.
The contact shadows? Is that what it's called?
Yep. Well, the contact shadow and l'emporté? What is it? Emporté in English.
Ombre, you said?
Ombre portée.
I don't know what that is in English.
What is it? I don't know.
Cast shadows? Drop shadow.
No, cast shadow is probably more accurate.
Drop shadows and shading are what?
Yeah, it's not drop shadow, it's cast shadow.
Shadow mask.
No, it's not.
Beneficial shadow. Did you know that we get a free Super Duolingo for being on Twitch?
I did not.
Oh no, you have to subscribe as a gift to somebody else, and then you get 3 months. Sorry, folks, we're not participating in that. So you really do anything to avoid drawing the shredded cheese.
I mean, it's annoying to draw.
I just came up with the other possibilities for what ombre portée is in English. She suggested diffuse shadows or occlusion shadows.
Which is really not the same thing.
Well then. It's super fascinating to me as a non-drawing person because I've never seen you start from scratch before.
That's true.
You usually come in with a painting that like already looks like a seagull. And then you're like, this seagull is unfinished. And I'm like, how is it unfinished? It looks like a seagull. But like, and I think it makes better TV, honestly, like to start from zero.
Yeah.
You can tell I'm old because I call this TV.
Yeah, it can be. I don't think it would be diffuse shadows and certainly not occlusion shadows, because I think occlusion is pretty much like contact shadow. So I think it has to be cast shadow.
It cut out again.
Yep. I hear it when it reconnects.
Maybe this weekend, if you don't leave town again, we can do like a impromptu stream and like just like test.
Yeah, like a troubleshoot stream.
Yeah. Where only our biggest fan, Streamaboo, will be there to hear it.
Just for you, Streamaboo.
Hold up, I'm going to change the title of the chat again. Just for you, Streamaboo. We have moved up from 20 to 23 subscribers today.
Oh wow, on YouTube?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
2 of which were during the stream.
That's insane. We had like 14 last time I checked. No, 16.
Yeah. Well, we're
moving up?
Yep.
It looks like worms and doesn't look like cheese, which disturbs me a little bit.
You know, I don't think it looks like worms, or I didn't until you mentioned it, and now I do. I thought it might be basmati rice.
It also does like basmati rice,
which is, food and not gross. Oh, Eilish says that she's the new 2 subscribers. Well, bursting our bubble.
Very possible.
Though that's still a 10% increase in our subscribers. That's got to be good for feeding the algorithm.
Yeah.
One should hope. Have you given thought to how we're going to do this when we're traveling?
Yes, often.
Okay, good. That makes one of us.
We're just gonna have to travel with the tripod and the mics and do it on just a single computer, like just a single monitor. But
well, we got multiple iPads and stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, I have my setup here where I have like OBS on one screen with your chat on one screen and the other things, and then I have Restream. I'm set up on like my multiple monitors, but
yeah. So what we're talking about is that we're planning on a trip through Asia, Southeast Asia, and Japan in January. So we're going to be on the road for a month, but we'd like to continue the stream every week.
We will.
What we could do, Catherine, is use my iPad as a second monitor.
That's true. Also, Alyssa says that she gives us 2 new subscribers, but also she doubles our amount of work.
That's true. Like doubles our work in some ways, but also saves us because like my cheese facts weren't doing it, so we needed her to come in with her cheese facts.
How to make this look like cheese? Look like cheese. That's the question. Okay.
You should check if Instagram has got a cheese filter.
I'm gonna forget the cheese for a little bit. I'm gonna do the hole in the grater. Because when I don't want to do something, I just do something else.
Yeah. At least your phone is like nice to remind us when it's coming out.
Yeah.
By making a beep.
Also, in my ref picture, I used the small side of the cheese grater with the small holes, but like I'm way too lazy to do that. So
yeah, well, you use the grating side and not the shredding side, so it's actually right that you make bigger holes.
Yeah, but then the cheese doesn't match.
Yeah, but everyone knows that a cheese grater's got two sides.
Yeah.
It's taking every ounce of willpower I have to use the proper term for cheese grater.
Yep, I know. I'm thinking about that too.
So in French, the verb to grate cheese is râper, and so you say je râpe le fromage, and that is written the same way as the English word rape. So people in Quebec who's like sometimes make a mistake in English and will say, "Can you rape the cheese?" And we have taken to saying that as a joke in our house, and we say it so often that saying "grate" feels unnatural. And we even call the cheese grater the cheese rapist, which is not not a safe for work joke, but it is one we make all the time. So I made it an hour without saying that before I couldn't stop myself.
It does sound really wrong. Like it makes sense. It's a mistake that we make a lot in French. But yeah, it is. It sounds pretty wrong.
Most like English French like false cognate words aren't as fraught as that one.
Yeah.
In the interest of keeping our channel from being flagged for adult content, I'm not going to change the title of the video to cheese rapist. I think the cheese rapist sounds like somebody who was in a cell along with the Hamburglar, with all the other food-related fiends and criminals. Somebody commented on our video about the Chinese AI emails we keep getting.
Huh. That's great.
They said that they've been getting the same calls and emails.
In the mug is mint green tea.
The mug that Catherine's drinking.
This mug. It is.
So the people at Celestial Seasonings, if you want to sponsor us, we are available.
No, it is Tash today.
Well, You just ruined our sponsorship opportunity by Celestial
Yep.
Seasonings.
In my sister's mug. My sister does pottery, and this is her mug. She makes the best mugs.
She really does.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drop the link to her pottery in the chat because it is
Yeah.
some nice ass stuff.
That is true.
Bleu Marie Pottery is Catherine's sister. You can see the link on screen or in the chat if you're not on YouTube, not on Instagram.
Maybe she should sponsor us.
If your sister had more money than us, I would say that is a good idea, but I don't think she does.
That is not the point of the joke.
I just don't want us to sponsor her. I can't afford that. Though I do believe in her product.
Yes. That's the only thing we have in our cupboards. There's a couple of exceptions, but overall.
Which is a little unfortunate because I'm super clumsy and I wasn't designed to live in a house full of only ceramic plates and cups. So they don't have a half-life of very long because they get chipped, and it has to be half a dozen I've broken over the years.
Probably.
So all our stuff is either Bleu Marie plates and cups or Yeti mugs.
Yeah.
Including the mug that Katrina's drinking from right now. So screw Celestial Seasonings. We should get Yeti to sponsor us.
If Yeti would want to sponsor us, I'd be very happy.
Yeah, Sharif said that both sisters are talented, and that is very true.
And my mom also is pretty talented.
Yeah, they have a very artistic family.
My mom makes jewelry.
Her mom's a jewelry maker. Her sister is a potter / artist, and Catherine's a artist / artist. This says that Bleu Marie pottery is so beautiful. It really is.
Yeah.
And distinctive too. Like it's hard to, like when you see one of her mugs, you can tell it's one of her mugs or plates.
Do you have some of her stuff, Iris? I don't remember if you do.
I keep getting notifications that people are favoriting your store on Etsy, or our store, I guess. Because one of Catherine's drawings was declared a Etsy pick of the month, and now my phone is going off the hook.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah. Okay, the cheese grater is coming along pretty well. Not the worst thing I've ever drawn in my life.
Ayla says that she's got quite a few pieces of your sister's pottery.
Ah. Nice. She lives pretty far now, so I can't really bring back stuff when I go visit her because I come back via plane, and therefore
yeah, she moved to Nova Scotia, which is why so many of the animals Catherine's painted recently have been from Nova Scotia.
But usually she has like a stockpile of like stuff that is like defective. Like it's not it's defective enough that she cannot sell it.
Like aesthetically defective, like there's a spot on it or
this
something.
mug I have here has like bubbles on the, and now my phone disconnects. This mug I have has like bubbles on the side, so she can't really like sell that, but it's perfectly fine to like drink in it. No, there's always a lag between the stream, between when we talk and like the stream. There's always that there's always a lag, and it's not the same lag on like each platform.
So we're
like,
actually
not 100% live. It's like 15-second. I mean, pre-recorded, I guess.
I think we need less cheese rapist and more cheese, more rapist. Fuck. We need less cheese grater and more grated cheese.
Yeah. I'm almost done with the cheese grater.
You know, when you said the category was shredded, I was almost sure you were going to do something from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I thought about it. But we're doing it on stream also, so like I don't know if like it has implication for like what actually like I can.
Oh, like for copyright and whatnot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine, and like there's not enough people watching with actually be a problem, but. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. It looks like metal. The reflection works pretty well.
Yeah. And it looks like vintagey. Like
Yeah.
it's been through the dishwasher too many times. Not unlike our cheese graters.
That's true. Okay, that's good. Now I need to go back to the stupid cheese. Instead, I'm going to do the detail on the rind.
You've got a captive audience waiting for the cheese to be grated. And you're like, I'm going to do other things.
We don't know if they're waiting for the cheese to be grated.
You've got a captive audience of me waiting for the cheese to be grated.
Yeah. You're not the audience, you're the streamer.
Was this Parmigiano or was this Grana Padano?
I have no idea.
Well, what does it say on the cheese?
I think it's Parmigiano.
Okay. Because I could have been lying in our stream title.
It's true, you could have. Shara says, yes, we're waiting for that. I'm gonna get there. Promise.
If you are as angry as I am that the cheese is not being grated fast enough, don't at me, at Katrin. It's her fault. No, we just lost a viewer.
No cheese, less viewer.
Yeah. I was told this would be shredded cheese. This is not even grated cheese. That's the email we're going to get. So this is for the 12th, this
Yeah.
Inktober challenge?
Yeah.
Which is what, Sunday?
On est quoi le 9? 10, 11, 12, yeah. Sunday.
So on Sunday, sometime during the day, this will be posted on Instagram and on Reddit and all of our socials. All of our socials except for TikTok, where we're still shadow banned. I've tried to like make our TikTok work, but it doesn't.
One day, we'll be TikTokers.
I mean, clearly this is a conspiracy by the Communist Party of China to like prevent the ugly cat from being, you know, successful.
That's the only thing that is logical.
This is Chairman Xi's fault.
Yeah.
Xi Jinping, if you're listening, unshackle the ugly cat studio, please. Isla says that the cheese is making her hungry, and says she's about to take a lactate. Well, you don't need lactate for this because Parmesan cheese has very little to no lactose. Source, both ChatGPT and the fact that I can digest Parmesan cheese. Most aged cheeses don't have much lactose. I think the lactose gets turned into, I don't know what it gets turned into, but into not lactose. Yeah, I agree with the Anne. Old cheese is the best. Catherine is one of these weird freakazoids who only likes mild cheese.
I like a lot of like I like all the cheeses.
But like when I buy like old cheddar, she's like, I'm gonna buy my own cheese and it'll be like the extra mild. Like now with less flavor is the kind of thing that sits on her cheese she buys.
Yeah, but I still like old cheese.
So I just asked what size, canvas size and resolution you paint at.
This is 16 by 20 inches and 300 dpi's. I usually for my painting work in 32 by 40 in 300 dpi's, but for Inktober, because it's quick and I want to be able, because if I work in my biggest resolution I usually work in, I can only have 5 layers, and because these are kind of quick paintings, I want to make sure that it doesn't like freeze up, because also it's drawing like super big. My iPad struggles a little bit.
Yeah,
So for Inktober, I work smaller.
she works bigger for the like the big art because so it can be printed bigger if we print
Yeah.
it. But presumably, like no one's going to be buying a 32-inch print of not even grated cheese.
Yeah, so that's not an issue.
And like you have had issues in the past, not recently if I'm not mistaken, but even in the past with like if it's too big, Procreate will crash and
Well, it crashes once in a while. It happens like once in a while on stream, but it's not a big deal. Like that, it's not a problem. But for Inktober, because I have so many to do and it's once a day, and like I want to make sure that if I need more layers, I don't have to like be careful about that.
Yeah.
Just because it needs to be quick. And most of them are we're never gonna need them that big. Like it's not like we sell a lot of like 32 by 40 images, and most of the Inktober stuff is not gonna be for sale. Like some of it will, but not all of it.
I don't know. This could go up in an Italian restaurant. Like
I
you know those kind of restaurants that have just like paintings of food for some reason.
Yeah, well, I'll need to like work on the shredded cheese part before it goes in any kind of like restaurant.
Just rebrand them as risotto rice. Though I guess risotto rice is short grain.
Yeah.
So I just asked if you're even using layers because no one sees you switching layers.
No, a little bit. So currently, I usually paint always on one layer, because if you don't paint on one layer, then the paint don't blend. And I want my stuff to look like, and now my phone is, and it's back. I want my stuff to look like an actual painting, so I want the colors to blend. But I have a layer with my sketch that is there, but I don't use it. Like early on in the process, I usually merge it when I have my color blocking done. And sometimes I'll do like an extra layer to add a bit of color. So let's say I want my cheese to be a little bit like yellower, then I'll get some
Like color modification
color
layers.
and I do it in a really like low opacity, just to get a little bit more like color, because it's easy to like get, like it gets muddy very quickly, and then once that's done I can merge it down and keep working as
So it gets muggy, you said?
muddy.
Oh.
But I mostly work on one layer for that kind of drawing. Some other drawings that I do like will have multiple layers, but when it's like the painting style, then I try to keep it on one layer. So my goal would be to be able to paint like, you know, the like classic painting that are like super nice and like and in order to look like that, at least remotely look like that, I need to keep it on one layer. That was a long answer.
Yep. So long that it prevented you from finishing the grated cheese.
Yeah, now I switched back to like the Parmesan block. Okay, I'm back on the cheese.
Back on the
To
cheese.
everyone's delight, I'm back on the cheese.
We're all mesmerized by the grated cheese.
I think there's too much shadow on the cheese. Like it's kind of too dark. I'm gonna try something on a separate layer.
Does that kind of shadow, is that l'ombre portée?
In that case, I'm talking about a little bit of ombre portée, but mostly the contact shadow, because I think the grated cheese pieces are small, so the contact shadow shouldn't be that dark and that like thick. So I'm just gonna try to like have a little bit of like lighter color on top to make it a bit less
Thick.
thick. Because on the reference pictures, like the cast shadow is pretty long, but there's not a lot of like contact shadow, and I think I just put too much of it. You know, maybe looking at the reference picture is something I should have done at some point when I started shredded cheese, instead of like going from memory.
You draw cheese from memory. That sounds funny. Some of us forget what cheese looks like, but you can just conjure it up.
I'm gonna try with a different brush to get the kind of curls, maybe. Maybe that's gonna help me. Let's see. Good thing I don't have like a camera on, because like my tongue is like sticking out of my mouth because I'm kind of focusing on like the cheese.
Yeah,
Grating.
you're honestly you're the first person I've ever met who does that in real life. Like in cartoons, you see when someone's concentrating hard, they stick their tongue out. But I thought it was just um, like a trope for cartoons and stuff. But no, you do it.
No, I do it. Okay, I'm gonna do an experiment. Hopefully it doesn't break everything. I will disconnect my phone and reconnect it. And we'll see if that fixes it. Then I'm gonna put back my phone. Okay, we'll see if like it'll work better. I have doubts.
So we got two comments. Sharif said that now we know where the tongue stick out effect came from in cartoons.
Yeah,
came
it was from me.
And Alice asks if you use a paint lens effect or defocus your composition. I'm not sure I understand the question. You may want to reread it.
Yeah, I will sometimes try to paint a lens effect. Absolutely. I don't do it often because it's hard and does never look as I want it to look, but sometimes I try to do it. Why does it not look like cheese at all? I don't know how to make it look like cheese. Misha, do you have any other fun facts or like
Cheese facts?
Yeah. Let's go with more cheese facts.
The difference between Parmesan or Parmigiano and Gran Padano is mainly the what they feed the cows. The Parmesan ones are only fed silage. Now, what is silage? You have to pay for that because I don't know. Join our Patreon to learn what silage is or how to pronounce it. Oh, it's like fermented fermented grass.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut is the largest user of cheese in the world.
That I'm somewhat surprised.
Oh, among the fast food companies.
Oh, okay.
£10 of milk is used to make 1 pound of cheese.
Yeah, it's a lot of milk.
They used to have those ads for Kraft singles where they would be like 7 ounces of milk to make this one piece of plastic. According to cheesehouse.com, so you know it's an unbiased source that is not full of cheese propaganda, it said that eating cheese can arrest tooth decay.
That seems like a...
Cheeses like mozzarella, cheddar, and Swiss help prevent tooth decay by promoting the flow of saliva, which leads to the elimination of sugars and acids from the mouth. You know, that can explain why you get more cavities and root canals than me. Because you eat like cake sometimes, and I eat like mainly cheese. Even though I brush less well and less often than you do.
I don't know. Oh, that did not fix the phone issue. It really might be a Wi-Fi issue.
Yeah, I think it might be because I'm getting notices that I need to update the firmware on the Wi-Fi access point.
Okay, well.
Which I'm not going to do now. Iris says it's missing the smell.
Yeah.
I assume the cheese is what she's referring to. All this cheese talk has made me super hungry.
We just ate.
I know. And I made like fried rice. It wasn't even cheese related. But now I might have to make like a sandwich with cheese or something. Or even like a nachos or something.
It really looks terrible. And I don't know how to fix it.
Well, first of all, I don't think it looks terrible at all. Second of all, you know, even if you're not happy with it, like, you win some, you lose some. That's the fun of Inktober.
Yeah, I know, but like, it's been a couple of days where like I'm not super happy, so I'm ready to win one.
There's no like Inktober prizes and stuff, is there?
No. And also, it doesn't make it like less frustrating because like it's Inktober. Like, I know it doesn't matter, but it still is like incredibly frustrating when I'm not able to like do what I want to do and like.
Yeah, you're an inherently perfectionist, which is why the art is good generally. Pretty much every business decision we make at the Ugly Cat Studio, I'm like, let's do it this quick way that will be 90% good and take 1/10 of the time. And you're like, no, we have to do it the good way so that the like output's actually good.
Yeah.
Woodhouse has finished eating his dinner and now is bitching and moaning again, aren't you, Woodhouse?
What else? Gonna come say hi?
He hasn't come say hi on stream in a few weeks now.
You know. What else? You have to come and say hi, so we can show your little face to the people.
We're gonna monetize you, Woodhouse.
Yeah.
This is all just a stepping stone to getting Woodhouse's own OnlyFans,
Yes.
but he's not comfortable on camera enough yet.
He's a freeloader and he's mooching off. He needs to like pay for his.
Pay your own way, Woodhouse.
Yeah.
Earn your keep.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. You have to earn your keep with us. Niente? Viens with us. Viens-t'en. Au lieu de chialer dans ton coin.
She's accusing of Woodhouse of moaning in the corner, in his corner,
Yes.
which is not inaccurate. Well, we've got somebody who joined us on Instagram. Hello, Haley, hail, hail.
You're at the right place if you want to know like fun facts about cheese.
I'm not sure that our facts have been fun. And I'm like, I wouldn't put money on them being all factual either.
That's true.
Like the cheese prevents tooth decay thing, like I'd like it to be true. I don't know how peer reviewed and scientifically valid that is.
That's true.
The like dairy lobby might have funded that those quote facts.
Yeah. Big dairy.
Big dairy. Which I guess means the Saputo Corporation in Canada.
Yes.
Instead of getting sponsored, we're just like shitting on various corporations. You were so worried about doing the Ninja Turtles and getting copyright slammed that you didn't notice that we're going to get hit by Saputo for painting one of their cheeses.
I don't know, is that Saputo Parmesan cheese?
Oh, I guess maybe not, because it's the real stuff, right?
Yeah. So it can't really be.
Unless it's like imported by Saputo.
Yeah.
This is the first time this year on stream that we've not had the air conditioner on.
That's true, because it's
It finally cooled down to
Yeah.
a humane temperature.
And it's so nice today. For those not in our parts of the world, today was like the first like real like fall day, and it was what when we went out for lunch today it was like 8 degrees. It's so nice. It was like sunny and cold. It's great.
Yeah. We got some people from warm countries on the stream. They're not going to understand that we like it to be 8 degrees.
Yeah.
I remember my friend Sophia was saying that when she visited Indonesia, the family she stayed with set their air conditioner to 27 degrees. And here in Montreal, we set our air conditioner to 16.
Because it doesn't go lower than that.
Because it doesn't go lower than that. Something like 10, 15 degrees is like the ideal, I think. Though I think around the world, that's probably a fairly niche and unpopular opinion.
I think I have too much cheese. I'm gonna remove some of the cheese. I think that's gonna help. I'm gonna just back up this layer first. Oops.
For people who just joined, Catherine is doing the Inktober challenge. The theme for day 12 is shredded, which to Catherine meant shredded cheese. And so she's doing some Parmigiano Reggiano.
Yeah.
Happy with the cheese grater, happy with the cheese block. She's not so happy with the actual grated cheese.
Yeah, the grated cheese looks really bad. And I'm trying to fix it. Will I fix it? Doubt.
Yeah, we probably should set like a hard limit of 2 hours for this cheese stream. Mainly because every minute we're on stream is a minute I'm not going to get some cheese to eat. I don't think I've ever talked about cheese this much without going to grab some cheese. Yeah, it's definitely a Wi-Fi problem.
Okay.
I can see in the logs of our Wi-Fi thing that there's like packet loss and stuff.
Okay. Well, hopefully that's going to be fixed for next stream.
Yeah.
And we won't have that issue.
It could be one of those things where one of our neighbors changed which channel their router's using. Because there's like 60% interference on the Wi-Fi channel.
And my office is also like just really bad with the Wi-Fi. In general. Like I don't know why, like it's so bad in my office specifically, like but like you step 1 foot outside of my office and like suddenly like Wi-Fi is great. And in here it's like nothing.
It's working fine for my laptop.
What?
My laptop's Wi-Fiing successfully.
Well, that depends. Sometimes I'm on the couch where you sit and it's fine, and sometimes it's not.
I think you're not making sure to be on the right network.
It's very possible.
Because there's two, and one is 5 gigahertz and one is not.
Yeah, that's also very possible.
So, Eilis asks, if you hadn't picked shredded cheese, what would you have drawn?
I don't know.
My suggestions were either the Ninja Turtles with Shredder.
Yes.
Or Arnold Schwarzenegger, because he's shredded, or he was back in the day. I don't think he is anymore. He's also 80, but...
If you were doing Inktober, that's what you would have drawn for shredded.
Isn't shredding like a skateboarding term too?
I have no idea. That seems like a fun fact that you should Google.
It's a guitar thing.
Sorry says, give that man some cheese. I mean, he can get up and go get some cheese if he wants to.
Can I? Because you already grated it all and disposed of it. Oh, it's a snowboarding thing. To shred. Get that man some cheese. That's the best statement I've ever heard. Stop being whiny, cat.
Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of like bounce of light, and then I think I'm gonna call it quits for like the shredded cheese part.
The cat's jumping up on Katrina and poking her in the side.
As he does usually, and then when I ask him to like jump on the desk, he says no. Okay, I think I'm calling it quits on the cheese. Okay, I'm looking at my screen now, and I see kind of the wider view of the drawing. I think the cheese is less bad than I thought. Okay, I can live with that. Now the rind.
The rind's the only thing left?
And a little bit of details on the block of cheese, but I think, yeah, that's mostly what's left. Okay, what does it say?
Sharif's got to go to bed. So goodbye, Sharif. Sharif's in Bangladesh, so like it's like 5 a.m. for him.
Oh my god, go to bed. Good night.
Yeah, it's see what time it is there. Yeah, it's 6:45 in the morning.
Oh my god.
I was chatting with him earlier today or yesterday, and he said that he falls asleep around 7 a.m. To be young again.
Yeah.
Like when I was 20, that was fine. Now that I'm past 40, let's just say I'm sleeping closer to 7 p.m. than 7 a.m.
Yeah, but also I feel like that's a lot of it is my fault. Like he had to adapt to like my schedule because I work 9 to 5.
Yeah. No, you and the cat that doesn't let me sleep
Yeah.
past 6:30 in the morning. Like my body is designed to be a late sleeper, late night, late rise. But age is also a huge part of it.
Yeah.
But like once the stream's over, I'm going to be in bed within an hour. which means that Sharif will have gone to bed like, you know, an hour and a half before me, and he's 12, 13 hours ahead of me. That's kind of sad. Oh, and also mentioned that shredding is a mountain biking term as well.
The what?
Shredding is a mountain biking term as well.
Mm. Well, my first thought was for cheese, and my second thought was for Ninja Turtles. So.
And we lost connection.
Yeah. It'll come back, and then it'll leave again.
So I'm gonna do the firmware update for the phone tomorrow. Sorry, for the Wi-Fi tomorrow, because we need the Wi-Fi to like watch TV and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So this way.
We're all waiting with bated breath as the final text emerges on the cheese. Reggiano. Parmigiano. For those who are joining just now, which I saw a couple on Instagram, Catherine is doing the Inktober challenge day 12, which the category is shredded. So she has decided to paint some shredded Parmesan cheese, and that was putting the final touches on the rind.
Cheese that I unceremoniously stole to Misha.
Well, you grated the cheese this morning and then just threw away the gratings.
Yeah.
Seems so like barbaric. Parm.
Okay. I think the rind is pretty much done. I'm just gonna do a bit of light, a little bit flat.
Finishing touches on the Parmigiano Reggiano shredded cheese.
Yeah.
I think it cut out again.
Yep. It's back again.
So sorry everybody for that. We will be fixing our crappy Wi-Fi service in this room for next week.
I mean, it's the first thing that it happens. Like, it's not something that usually you have a problem with.
You know, it could be weather change too.
It's true.
Somehow the air conditioning machine was keeping the Wi-Fi going. Or maybe like Catherine cleaned the windows in her office yesterday. Like removed the windows from the window pane and like removed all the grime. So maybe that grime was like reflecting the Wi-Fi signal.
That doesn't seem likely.
Like you had like a Faraday cage of conductive grime.
Man, well, that seems pretty unlikely to me. But
I mean,
you know,
an opaque window full of grime would reflect electromagnetic light more than a transparent window.
I guess so.
I think we should call it a day at the 2-hour mark.
I'm almost done. I have like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I'm not rushing you. I'm saying
I'm not calling down until I'm done with this painting. You're free to leave and go eat cheese if you want, but I'm not leaving this stream until I'm done with.
That's it. I'm cutting the stream.
I'm the one who can cut the stream.
I'm logged in with the same account.
That's true. You're right.
The cheese is taking so long that one of our viewers had to go to sleep. Mesmerizing to see, like, I don't know, the cheese.
I always like it when like you get to a point where like you look at it and you're like, yeah, that works. Like that is what I want it to look like. It doesn't always happen, but I think at least the cheese grater and the block of cheese I'm pretty happy with. Like the rind I think works quite well.
Yeah, it looks like the real rind.
Yeah.
Alice says that going back to work and trying to concentrate while looking at the cheese is very hard. So you have to work after this as well, Catherine?
Yeah, a little bit. I could probably work tomorrow morning, but I'd rather like work now and then not be stressed tomorrow morning.
Ooh, we got up to 24 subscribers now. So that's not just Anne and Iris.
Ooh. So many people.
Unless Anne and Iris have alt accounts. In which case, that's not really helping us. Our channel description promises photobombs from the Woodhouse the cat, and yet he's not photobombing.
It's true, he's not. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna sign it, and then I'm done with this one.
Great.
That didn't turn too bad.
No, this is a big success.
Yeah.
Good
I'm
stream.
happy with it.
Good painting.
Yeah.
Good subscriber growth. In
A
order
lot
to
of
keep
comments. It's great.
Yeah. Please, I mean, all joking aside, do subscribe and comment and like and all those things. It really helps us out. And check out our website, dogthecat.com. We've got a couple new things available. Sign up for our emails, etc. And have some fun with us next week at the same time. Iris said it looks really good, and Anne said beauty. And I think she's right. They're both right. It looks good.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, we'll be back next week for probably another Inktober.
Yeah, we'll see.
And then we'll be back to our regular program.
Which will be pheasants and other wildlife, perhaps.
Yeah, exactly. So, good night, Anne.
Good night, Alice. Good night, everybody else.
And we'll see you
Next
week.
week.
Bye.